asked my MIL if I could visit my baby shower venue, and she screamed at me for being ungrateful and controlling. I'm having my first baby, so when my husband's family offers to throw my shower, I actually cry with relief. I email them my Pinterest board, along with my budget sheet, but his mom and two sisters keep saying, "You just relax, sweetie, we've got this covered." Every time I try to help, I think to myself, finally, I'm part of a family that actually wants to celebrate me. However, when I asked, "Do you mind if I see the venue first to make sure it's wheelchair accessible for my grandma?" my mother-in-law loses it completely. "Do you not trust me? Why are you being so controlling when I'm only trying to help you? Maybe we should just cancel this whole thing if you don't believe in me." I'm completely blindsided because I was just asking a simple question about accessibility. That night, I'm crying to my husband about how his family still doesn't like me after 3 years of marriage, and he says, "They'll warm up to you eventually. You'll know when they do." And I'm thinking, eventually? It's been 3 years. When is eventually? I'm literally about to have his child, and I'm still waiting for them to accept me as part of this family. 2 days later, the youngest sister-in-law leaves her phone at my house after family dinner. I go into her phone for her husband's number so I can text them about when I can drop it off. When I see a group chat called "Milking It" with a cow and money emojis, and my name right there in the preview, I open it and see my mother-in-law sent the message. I got another $400 from her friends for the baby shower. My oldest sister-in-law replies, "Mom, they're gonna notice it's a $600 venue." My mother-in-law says, "No, they won't. They're too young to understand real class." I scroll up through the messages and learn how cheap my in-laws think of me. The catered brunch is actually serving Costco sandwich platters, and the magical perfect venue is really just a community center. The worst part is that I didn't even want anything fancy. They insisted, and they're planning to pocket over $2,000 from my friends. In the chat, they talk about dividing up the profit 4 ways. My older sister-in-law needs it for her kitchen remodeling, the younger one is taking her kids to Disney, my mother-in-law wants a new couch, and the 4th portion is for my actual baby shower. I can't believe my friends are trying to help fund my baby shower, only for the money to be spent on everyone except me and my baby. That's when a new message pops up in real time from my mother-in-law. If anyone asks about the budget, just tell them botanical gardens are so overdone these days. They'll never question the community center once we have them thinking like sheep. My oldest sister-in-law is typing, and then her message appears. "We're pretty good at this. Should we low-key make it a family business?" That's when something breaks inside my chest, or maybe wakes up. I don't know what to call it, but suddenly I'm screenshotting every single message. My fingers moving faster than my thoughts. My mind is racing, because if they actually go through with this plan, then I'll have to cut contact completely. I can't let my baby grow up around people like this, but then where does that leave me and my husband? Whose side will he even choose? A plan starts forming in my mind that's both terrifying and satisfying at the same time. Shower day arrives and I drive to the address, prepared for dollar store decorations and Costco platters. Instead, I stop dead in the doorway because this isn't a community center at all. It's the botanical garden from my Pinterest board, the one I pinned months ago with the caption, "Dream venue but way too expensive." There are fairy lights everywhere and a sage green color scheme that's my favorite color, with fresh flowers arranged in mason jars just like I'd imagined. My mother-in-law is standing in the middle of it all with the biggest smile I've ever seen on her face, and she's wearing a shirt that says "World's Best Grandma," which makes my chest tighten. I'm confused and dizzy, and my younger sister-in-law runs up with her phone recording and goes, "We got you so good, you should see your face right now." My mother-in-law walks over and pulls me into a hug. Every woman who marries into this family gets initiated with a prank. We've been planning this for 6 months. We even made a fake group chat for when you'd inevitably see the phone. My best friend comes over and she's in on it too. I told them you wouldn't be able to help yourself to read the chat. My husband appears from behind a column where he's been filming my reaction this whole time, and he's grinning saying, "I told you you'd know when they warmed up to you." I don't know whether to laugh or cry or be furious, so I do all 3 at once while everyone around me is laughing and hugging me. When my baby arrives 6 weeks later, my mother-in-law is first at the hospital with a onesie that says, "My family pranks because they love."